Yeah, I waited for this long time, but maybe now, finally it's there. The buff we all needed. The buff we all wanted. The buff for the Iron Hands. Which maybe give them finally the power to purge the heretics. And I can tell you guys, the changes are good yet, but are they enough? We're gonna find out. So let's see first Ferrus Manus now. And let's see him in this great match versus Vulcan. And here I can really good explain some of the changes which happened.
Surrender to me. Soon comes the night.
Brother versus brother. Forged with a hammer. Yeah, and Ferrus Manus was the first Primarch I ever got in the game. And this is why I was from the beginning behind it to make him work. And this deck here what I have is around two mechanics. One is the heavy great 6 energy missions which Ferrus Manus had, and the second is of course about the mechanics what the Irons have had in the game, the Relentless. And Relentless had the problem, it was always at the start of the turn, and we have the problem that troops normally doesn't stay to the start of the turn, and yeah, we're gonna see now what he can do after that buff. And yeah, the hammer is still weak in my opinion. He should still hit the Warlord also, because everything on Crimson Spectre it gives 4 guaranteed damage to everybody and healing, so this could give also damage to everybody. But now let's see. So what happened? That is what happened. That's changed the things now in the favor of the Iron Hands to a good way, thanks to their mechanic Relentless. And now look at that. This will trigger all your units on the board and put their Relentless on. That means I could draw another troop and even buff my troops on the field, because that one here draws the troop, reduce the cost by 2, so infinity abundant supplies. And that one gets +1. Here we see him also at attack. This got also a new mechanic. They have many rally effects now, and this is a nice way. Yeah, we have Daraskrot buffing here. We have Daraskrot next, and they buff a random unit with +1/+1, included with this nice bionic enhancement. This is awesome. Yeah, and we chill out our base, yeah. We get hit by things here. But Sister normally with a 1/5 unit, still good enough. Yeah. And yeah, this is an awesome combination. So we give him 5, we're taking the 3. This must be done. And supply lines here. So Sister gives already a lot thanks to Relentless, and yeah, I make the heavy mission deck here which works really wonders. And yeah, like this also trigger the Relentless ability of your other troops. That means of everything what is on the board. That means with Eutropicus and Captain Bargus, for example, they will all trigger. This is crazy. This is crazy stuff, if you can get them alive. And that is the big point, like usual with the troop decks, that they stay alive. But Ferrus Manus had one, I would say, positive effect. While he loses all his troops, he gets he gets his reckoning down. So hammer, sadly, could be the 7 damage to the warlord also. Yeah, we're preparing to let my troops live. Boom. Yeah, this is also a really nice troop. But yet it's not in. So yeah, Captain Vargas is pushing up and we're preparing. Yeah, I had enough ammunition on the field. The reckoning is at 13. Yeah, sadly here the defense satellite, awesome 4 damage, a lot. Thanks to the buff from Etta, I could make it, and I'm on the reckoning of 11. He wiped the whole board, but it costed him near all his cards. The reckoning is on 10. This troop got also a really nice relentless buff. It means create a Warlock squad in your hand. This could be nice, yeah. This can make a lot of stress to your enemy. Yeah, of course, you have another tactic which exactly deals 1 damage. I was like, oh, come on. And he's counting down my Whisperer more and more. So, win of the week. 50-50. Lucky me. Hitting the right one. The ancient. And I'm preparing his death. So if you do it right now and you get the Gorlock alive out, which like never happens somehow, this game hates troop, but if it happens, then you can really nice trigger everything. And like for example, you have 2 of them out and then you get an ancient Gorlock in the next turn. They will both trigger them effects and kill everything. Yeah, and he's dead. Yeah, nice one. Finally done. Yeah, and let's see another match versus Manus, for example. Especially with Manus, I struggled in the former times. But this time, they get better and better. I speed a little bit up, and I tell you guys, this with the Iron Hands is personal, yeah? Because I love them really, and this is the card trigger, the relentless ability of your troops. And if you manage to get the board full, then this is insane. So with that card I would be able to trigger 4 damage for 2 energy with a Warlord. Then we are on 6, but yeah, we keep it. Getting the Warlock. We keep this also, anyway will be removed. But cost him his psychic energy, which I like. Anctor, oh god, Ancient Gorlock. I hit him, rush face. Yeah, I used this by purpose, so I was sure he will get it done. So then, Captain Vargas. And another Gorgon. And now the Gorgon deserves the name, yeah, really dangerous card. Should be epic, in my opinion. So now this were the key moment, and now you see the new might of the Iron Hands. Embrace it, feel it. Let's destroy our enemies, the head of the Gorgon. Boom. So you saw it. He used his relentless ability to buff himself and the Eutropius buffed him with his relentless ability and buffed further by our friend Captain Vargas. And the good thing is, I have to tell, I have another one. Sadly again, the maximum damage. My god, this is the problem with the troop decks. But still, I get already my whisper countdown, but from the effect, yeah, if we cannot remove this, he's in serious trouble. The next turn, another Gorgon, this was be a 7 and 9, and this was be like 16 damage. No matter, I have another Gorgon. Prepared for that. Yeah, good like this, yeah. Or do it like this. Buff him. Get him strong. City of Light. Speeding a little bit up. Forge Complex. And I was like, yes, that's it. That's what I wanted. Because I knew I had the other head of the Gorgon. And so, further buffing. Head of the Gorgon. I should perk the Terek Sport first. Boom, 7. I knew I should go him first. But in this case, the buff was on the right place, so it was okay like this. And we get an Ancient Gorlock. And you see guys are ready. Turn 8. Before that, I was struggling with the Iron Hands to get over turn 10. I've never, before I killed them. When I was going for that, what they are strong for, the troops. Victory. So I think finally Ferrus Manus is worth it. And here the deck to build after. The Terek 2 times Urlach for the protection, Varrox, head of the Gorgon. Manus 2 times, Seastar. Tropicus, Halmec squad 2 times, which got really good for Ferrus Manus. Supply Lens, of course, the winner, Dara squad 2 times, Captain Vargas, Ancient Gorlock, Ferrum 1 time the finisher, Onatov, Etakappa 1 time, the Captain Cargos. So this troop is like, yeah, I'm thinking of exchange with Urutsky, Captain Cargos and the Hammer. So I think these are awesome changes to the Iron Hands, and yeah, a little bit still some things missing, but at the moment with that I was
with loyalty and honor.
Successful. Yeah, this is a new Warlord. Farid Redloss got it into the game, and I would prefer the control one. This one is also okay. Yeah, you can do a lock. This is the pre-constructed deck. It's really nice, and I think it's, yeah. His ability is like deal 2 damage to random enemy and 1 to Adencian units. That means he is a little bit like the old Shabandar in Dark Angel version. So see you next time with the Loyalist Fight Night, and then more stuff of Ferrus Manus and the Loyalist fighting the heretics. And now go out and purge them. Bring me the blood of the traitors. Good night. Good fight.